Now guys, yesterday something came in the mail and I am so happy because I've been waiting for this for a couple days. And it's finally arrived. Can't wait to show you. Mabuhay squad. Check out what arrived in the mail.
Hey guys, welcome to my daily vlogs. Please subscribe.
This all-in-one fertilizer for aquarium plants. Yes, as you know, I've been trying to get a hold of like plant fertilizers. This was recommended to me, Leaf Zone, which helped revive my like nutrient-starved plants because my tank over here has been running, I think 4 or 5 years now with no fertilizer, just like fish poop and the soil that I put in. However, over time, the nutrients from the soil get all used up by the plants. So your plants start to fail and eventually, you know, they become nutrient deficient. So I only discovered this year that in order to grow plants long-term, sustainably, you need a plant fertilizer to put in the water. So I used this for the past week and my plants have revived, but there are certain plants with still certain spots. So I did research and I found out that this mainly just has iron and potassium. But there are other nutrients that plants really need, like nitrogen, phosphates, all of that, and micronutrients as well, like little trace elements, iron, copper, boron, all of that. And so it's recommended that you use an all-in-one fertilizer, and I ordered one. Yay! And it came in the mail. It came pretty fast, like literally 3 days after I ordered. So I used a little bit of it yesterday. Oh, it says to use it 3 to 4 times a week. I'm like, what? That's pretty frequent. So I think I'm just gonna use it every other day, and I'll let you know how it goes so you too can pick up your all-in-one fertilizer if you don't have one yet to help your plants and mosses flourish. This one is called All-In Green. There are other really good ones in Europe like Tropica, Premium, and all of this. You guys are lucky.
Please. Oh yes, such a good bird. This bird is so sweet. You are so sweet, you know that?
There are days when she wants to be really affectionate and days where she's like, don't touch me right now, especially when she's molting.
Sometimes she likes to be pet, sometimes she don't. This is one of those days. She just wants some loving.
This bird is so clingy today.
Yeah?
She's so sweet. You ready? You ready for our puppy to come live with us? You gonna be nice to him? Yes. Guys, look at this. Look at this destruction here. From Ligaya, destroyed. We need to redo that, right, guys? And I'm sure when the puppy arrives, we're gonna have a lot of things destroyed still. We gotta be prepared. Gotta puppy proof. Guys, look at how gorgeous the tank is. I can't handle this beauty. Oh my gosh, I had to wait till the evening to show you guys. Look at the beauty of this. Look at those bubbles. My plants are breathing. It's just so beautiful, guys. Like, I don't know why it took me this long to discover the beauty of aquascaping. I mean, I've had this tank for what, 5-6 years? But I never aquascaped it. I didn't consider myself an aquascaper. It was really just a tank with plants, you know what I mean? But like now that I've learned about like how to properly nourish plants, I've learned about like specific species of plants. Like literally aquascaping is like having an underwater garden in your home with like animals, you know what I mean? Oh, it's so beautiful. Look at that, just so nice. Mosses. For those of you who don't know, I call this tank the Meadow of the Dwarves. I did a vlog on it, so check it out if you haven't yet. It's a mythical themed like planted tank. I call it Meadow of the Dwarves because like I've got little mounds here because according to Filipino culture, dwarves, like mythical dwarves, live in mounds. Like, well, here in the Philippines they're termite mounds, but I wanted to kind of like build on that mythology here. So this is a mythological sort of planted tank, but oh, it's just beautiful. I can't stop looking. Anyways, sorry for those of you guys who follow my vlogs. I keep vlogging this tank. It's just because like it gets better and better every day, I find. And I just had to show you guys. Thanks for watching. Good morning. Morning, guys. Did you sleep well? You're hungry, aren't you? I know. So we're out here, Ligaya and I, on the 7th floor of our building, getting some sun. She loves it out here, guys. Yes. Apparently parrots need 30 hours a week of sun. And yesterday I was doing some research on parrots, and particularly African greys. Now, where they come from in Africa, the Congo, it has some of the highest UV index in the world, like as much as the desert, apparently. So African greys in particular need a lot of sun. Birds apparently really need to bask in sunlight, in energy-rich light. There's a lot of theories about feather plucking. Like, African greys tend to be big feather pluckers in the parrot world, and it's suspected it's because they're not receiving the quality sunlight that they should be. Because, you know, people keep their birds inside, right? As you can see, like, macaws and African greys have a bald face, so there are no feathers like around the eyes and that area there. And they say it just helps them absorb sunlight in greater quantities. Also their feet. So last night I was browsing the internet and I was able to find a bird sunlight bulb, a basking light for birds that provides them essential UVA and B, and that should be coming in the mail soon. I can't wait. Here's the guys. I know you like the sun. See, she has the option of being in the shade or the sun. She wants the sun. Birds know, right? So we'll stay out here for about 15 to 30 minutes. She'll let me know when she's too hot. She'll like go in the shade, she'll start panting. That's our sign to go that she's had enough. But I know this is so like useful for her, because like during molting season, I see that she damages some of her feathers. Like, she literally breaks them, and it shouldn't happen that way. The feathers should fall off naturally. So I'm hoping this bird lamp comes soon. Can't wait, guys, for you to be getting some sunlight on the daily basis. Alright, I think we're coming to the end. See how she has her mouth gaping and she's like kind of panting? That means she's hot. And I think we're ready to go. All right, guys, you got the sun you needed. Yes, guys, it's a glorious Sunday morning. And I say glorious because after coming in, took a nice shower. Usually I shower in the night, but oh, it was wonderful to shower and then look out the window at the beautiful view while I was showering. Let me show you the beautiful view I was showering to. See, while I was soaping and scrubbing, I was looking at this beautiful, gorgeous Sunday view outside. I shaved, I'm ready to rock and roll. No ANTSCANADA video to work on right now. Life is wonderful. Yeah, today's a rest day, thank goodness. I can relax with my pets, I can do pet maintenance, all of that. Now, one of the things I've begun to do again is open the top. Just because I just, you know, for a nice change. I've been keeping the top closed all this time because, I don't know, like maybe, was it last year or 2 years ago, I read this scary like blog post about how this lady's cockatoo got strangled or broke its neck somehow with these open top type cages. So I just never opened it again. But now I'm just gonna open it to put the nail file perch up so she can trim her nails down, and then when they're nice and trimmed down, I'll close them during the day. I mean, I don't leave this on 24 hours. I take it down and disassemble it carefully in the night. And the guy does go up there, but she's so used to perching right here. So guys, this is the article I was talking about as I was browsing the website of Arcadia, which is the brand of light bulb I ordered online. And wow, like totally opened my eyes. This article here talks about how UVB can halt feather plucking and bad behavior in birds. Really great article. Talks about John Courtney Smith, a parrot and reptile enthusiast who studies UV lighting and the science behind it and husbandry of animals. It just really opened my eyes. What tripped me out was that birds apparently apparently photoregulate. Do you guys know what that means? Okay, so I've always known that reptiles, even people I guess, and mammals and stuff, they thermoregulate, which is like when you're cold, you go to a hot place, right? And when you're too hot, you go into the shade. It's called thermoregulation. Well, apparently birds photoregulate, which means they basically go to different places depending on lighting and their lighting requirements. And what I found amazing was that even in the canopy, like under a bunch of trees, birds will still receive a great amount of UV lighting because of leaf scatter illumination. Wow! Sunlight reflected off waxy leaves is just as powerful as direct sunlight. And so like Ligaya's not getting any UVB in my condo, and apparently windows filter out certain wavelengths of UV lighting, so even if I were to put Ligaya next to a window, she's not getting the UVB that she needs. So I can't wait for this bird lamp to arrive because I just want Ligaya to get some really valuable UV lighting indoors. She can photoregulate, right? And absorb all of that good UV lighting. It's good for her bones, it's good for her health, all around well-being. It helps her see better. Apparently, birds need UV wavelengths and light to see colors and stuff. Like, without it, they see in black and white, apparently. I don't know. So I just can't wait for this new bird lamp to arrive. Oh yeah, and here's a very cool part of the article. The plucking issue is very worrying. One school of thought is that the bird is simply trying to expose more skin to allow more UV energy into its system. See, that's a theory of why a lot of African greys pluck. Another thought is that the lack of D3 has caused madness in the bird. And the third theory is the bird has developed a habit. I believe that feather plucking in captive birds is a mix of all three of these. Wow. And he's seen how quickly captive birds can stop plucking when the correct provision of lighting is included. So for all of you guys who in previous vlogs have mentioned to me that your parrots or African greys in particular, which tend to be feather pluckers in captivity, are plucking their feathers or damaging their feathers or acting out, maybe give them some sunlight or get them a bird lamp. Maybe that might make the difference, right? It's so hard because birds are still very much so wild animals. Like even if they were captive bred over what, 4 or 5 generations, still they're very, very wild. And so they have very remote requirements in their environment that we as owners need to meet if they're gonna be healthy. And furthermore, I collect all of the feathers that she molts, right? And most of them are healthy molt, like this, see? That is a healthy molted feather. It just fell off, like naturally. But there are some feathers that are like this. See this feather? She bit the top of this feather off, and then afterwards the bottom half molted. I'm sure the other piece of this feather is somewhere here, and that's a problem. They should just naturally fall off, and she shouldn't be damaging them. But I do attribute it to her not getting enough ultraviolet light. See, like this feather I think was bit off. It wasn't a complete molt. So, oh, here, a tail feather. This is one of her baby tail feathers from like 2 years ago. See, bit off. It wasn't a complete molt, a complete feather molt. Another tail feather that was chewed off. I mean, I'm sure the feather feels dry to Ligaya, and the feather is on its way to molting anyways, and so she chews them off ahead of time. But it shouldn't be that way. They should just naturally fall off. So again, can't wait for this sun lamp. Ligaya, you're gonna have all the sun you can enjoy all day long. You're still a good bird, Ligaya. Look at her. She anchors herself with her beak while I give her scratches. Such a good bird. Yep. Yes, such a good bird. Let's check your chest. Ooh, feathers growing back from your procedure. You were such a brave bird. Yeah, RJ's angry because of vlogging and his hair apparently is messy. RJ, your hair is immaculate, okay? It's like Prince Charming hair. But I love vlogging these moments. A lot of you guys are like, how come RJ never spends time with the bird? Never gets a chance to bond. Guys, Ligaya loves RJ.
Scratch.
It's just that RJ doesn't like to be on camera. Oh, Ligaya, are you ready for a puppy to be here soon? Ligaya and RJ are watching previous parodies on the mobile. You and Ligaya match today. Yes. She's so smart and attentive. Look at that. She wants to bite RJ's screen. Okay, she's done. Okay guys, positive affirmation for Sunday, May the 31st. I know that the past is over, so it has no power over me. The thoughts of this moment are creating my future. Yes! Create the life of your dreams starting today. Goodbye yesterday. There you go guys, your positive affirmation for the day. Oh my gosh, OMG, OMG guys. You won't believe what I just discovered. This is such cool news! Mabuhay squad, check this out.